Hey guys, Paul here. Hey, I'm going to show you something that I really love, and it's Google Earth. Okay, Google Earth is a tool that you can use for really anything. You can use it for geography, okay, which makes sense. You can use it to go get pizza. You can use it to. It's a tool that is expanding, and if you know how to use it, it gives you a leg up. We'll just show you. Okay. All you got to do is just when I just Google Earth, I come in here and there's a couple ways. We'll just click on the launch Earth. There's another video that kind of shows you a little bit that's really kind of cool. Today it is storming outside, so it might be a little slow loading up. We'll see, definitely. Okay. There we go. Okay, now, and what we see here is we see, and that's kind of probably the last place I was looking at. But I'm gonna pan out. Okay, as I pan out, what we start seeing is we start seeing now, kind of getting into Oklahoma. Eventually, we're gonna get into there she is. It's not much, but I call it home. It's Google. It's the Earth. That's might be where they get the name from. But it's kind of cool. But what I'm doing, and you'll hear me kind of like that little rubbing sound. That's just me using that little pad on one of it. Um, it's not the perfect tool, but it is what it is. So I hope that doesn't annoy you. But all I'm doing is I'm just pushing down on my pad and I'm just kind of pushing across. And so what the first thing I'd like for you to do is once you get into Google Earth, just kind of toy around with the Earth itself. Okay. Now, as we go through, we can kind of see that there's a lot of things we can learn just from the Earth. Okay. But before we do that, I'm going to show you one thing that's really, really kind of cool. And that's just this little compass over here. If I click on the compass, it sets it north-south. Okay. It does it in here, it does it in the map, it does lots of other places. Now, as we look in here, we can also see that it's also space. That's a separate lesson, a really, really cool lesson. I really thought about going there first. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. Um, I get in here and we see the continents. So our first lesson could be over continents. Here's the North American continent. There's Central, South America. If we go, there's Africa, one of my favorite places. There is Europe, Asia, okay? Australia. So we got all the continents down. We got Arctica, and we got, is I gonna see it? Antarctica. Okay. We got everywhere. We got our oceans. Okay. Once again, as I get kind of lost, I just toy around. We got our oceans here. And I want you to just kind of think about this because I think Google Earth puts this in a great perspective. Is when I do this, that there is the bad boy of all bad boys, the Pacific. Okay. And it gives us an idea of how big our ocean is. Okay. It is vast. It is water. It's amazing. Okay. I used to love it. I was in the Navy for, well, over 4 years. Um, and I did sail all the way across it, and it was quite a trip. Okay. It took us a month of sailing. Now, Navy never goes straight, but it took us a month. But now let's get down here, and I'm just going to show you another feature. So we got the basics. I'm holding it down. I'm moving around. Get familiar in doing that. I know how to straighten myself if I have problems. If it's easier to zoom, you can zoom in and out. And I apologize for that, but yeah, my Lenovo is not perfect. I don't like that feature, but it does. As I come over here and I click on and you can see all my different searches that I did. I'm going to go to Holbert, Oklahoma. Okay. I just typed it in. As I do that, it pulls up, and this actually over here is a link. And if we click on it, it's a link to Wikipedia. Okay. And why that's the picture they chose for Holbert, I don't have a clue. Okay. But it's there. It is what it is. Okay. Now, I can even fly here. It's got some nearby towns, Tahlequah, Gore, Park Hill. It's got like the little map. It's got all those some different information. But like I said, if I click on this, it's going to fly me to it. Okay, I'm already there, so it's not a big deal. Now, as I zoom down in, okay, I start seeing features of the town. Now, when I'm in my map mode, okay, when I'm getting closer, once again, I'm holding on to I'm just pushing down on the D-pad. I'm moving up and down side to side. If I use my shift key, okay, then see how it starts tilting the earth? So shift is the one that tilts. And if I'm just using my D-pad, it goes. Now, if I want to, I got my fingers, and if I spread my fingers out, I can zoom in. If I crunch them in, spread them out, I zoom in. If I spread them in, it zooms out. Okay. Once again, I'm going to click off of this. And if I want to straighten myself more south, I can. I can come over here. I can zoom down. Okay, I zoom down, and there's our school. Okay, now this feature over here is really cool. This is Street View. I click on it, and you should see lines come up. Okay, as I click on this, I'm holding my left, what they call the left mouse. It's not really there. It's just the left bottom of the map. And I come over and you see the little blue lines. The blue lines are where that Google cars went to. And where I'm at now is I'm at Hobart Schools, which is really cool. You can see the shadow of the car. And I might put up a video just over that car because I think that's just an amazing thing. For a long time, I think they upgrade this every so often. If I want to go places, I can click right here. It's going to take us to the end of the block. Yeah, there's my old pickup. So this is really, it's kind of old. They haven't been to Hobart in 5 years, but that's okay. You know, it is what it is. Now, as we go back, I'm going to zoom out. Okay, oops. I zoom out. It's going to take me to get out of street mode. What I do is I simply click on the guy. I got to hold down. Sometimes it takes me two hands, and I just click on him. Okay, ah, come on. There you go. It took me out. Now, if I want to be more specific, I can come over here, and I can enter in 122 Plainview Drive, Hobart, Oklahoma. Okay, I'll put in my address, and now it's going to zoom me to my home. And that's one of the first things everyone always wants to challenge. They want to go down and look at their home, and you're more than welcome to. I can find out what neighbors have pools. They have a nice pool back over there. Okay, I need to be taking advantage of that pool. But if I get my little guy, I can come down and I go to Street View. Now it was a little off. I don't know why it took me to my neighbor's house, but it did. But there's a neighborhood, and there's my casa, my house. And if you zoom in, you see the meanest dog in the world, Petey the Tweety. Okay, he's my house protector. Um, our goals out front, everything is good. Okay, what's really cool, and like I said, you can just go and use this for anything. If I want to put in London, UK, United Kingdom, it's going to zoom me out and it's going to fly me over the United Kingdom. Okay, and once again, as I zoom down, and it took me out because London's a big city. I don't know, several million people live there. Okay, as I zoom down, it starts bringing up features. Now, there's things I'm going to turn on later, which are really cool. These are kind of points of interest. There's a hospital, and there's some 360. I'm going to turn on a bunch of stuff as we go along. If I want to look at, see, there's Buckingham Palace, the king and queen there. If I click on the little picture, it's going to open up a little picture. Okay, now if I want to, once again, what I can do is I can go down to, and I can click on my little man. Okay, and once my little man opens up, I take him and I drop him down, and I'm going right by Buckingham Palace. Voila, it's going to take me down. And as you see, it pops up three-dimensional. Okay, now evidently it's under construction. But I remember when I went here, so you kind of move along. Okay, you maybe get a better view of it as we go through, but we're going through, yeah, evidently. Okay, there's lots of it there. I don't know if that was even Buckingham Palace, but you can just kind of twirl around. There's a British taxi. Okay, and all I'm doing is I'm just clicking on the street where I want to go. Okay, sometimes in this you got to search around a little bit. Okay, that looks like Buckingham Palace back there, right back there. Okay, Buckingham Palace. When I went to Buckingham Palace, I took a bus. I got off, and I didn't even realize I was there. I don't know. I expected it to be the country. Maybe it's like the Queen of England lives there. If I want to go to, let me see, where do I want to go to? Okay. Once again, I got to click off of here, click out. It's going to take me out. It brings me back up to the little search. And let's say I want to go to Paris, France. Okay. And it's going to take me there. Now, when I'm in Paris, and here's what I should have done before. Okay. I like making mistakes because kind of just show you that it's all learning process. Once again, we got Street View. But let's say I'm looking for something and I just don't see it. I'm looking for the Eiffel Tower. I can come over here. FEL. tower. Even if I spell it wrong, EIFEL tower, it gives me the options. It's not, don't worry about misspelling. You'll still get there. And there we're staring right down at the top. That's an amazing view. That's awesome. As I click on my little man, I click on him. I'm going to drag down, and I can drag down to one of these street views. I can look, and it's going to pull me down. Okay. And here it is at night. And if you ever get a chance, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. And just to see and just to kind of look at. Yeah, because it's in the picture view, it's not gonna let me do that. But that's Eiffel. That's it, right there, the Eiffel Tower. And you can go anywhere in the world. Okay. My challenge for you is to get on there, find your home, find your grandparents' home. If I want to go to my mom and dad's house, okay, all I gotta do is just type in their address, 112. There you go. It'll take me there. Okay. You can lose a lot of time just by doing that. And we haven't even gotten into the crazy stuff yet. Okay. Um, but Google Earth, it literally opens up the whole Earth, even though we're homebound. Get in there and Google Earth it up. I'm going to put some challenges on there, some things for you to look at, some things for you to do. Take part of them. I'm going to put some things on there and maybe some spots for you to go to, and you can tell me what continent they're in. But it is going to be a learning experience. Okay. And it's a valuable, valuable tool. Technology is awesome. We'll see you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye.